Next tell them say prayer works. When the heathens are shut
down, same time the two you them enter the compound. And them
once you die I hurt, the most I alert. If I them alone, them alone.
Yeah, wagwan, viewers and subs. Bless up. I just a check-in, come for share 2 updates and answer 1 video with you guys. But first, just bless up all of the viewers and subs. We're over here a long time and the ones you just have for their side. I'm not even keep up no more time. So, vendor shot and killed in Falmouth Market. Trelwany police released the identity of the vendor shot and killed in Falmouth Market. The Falmouth police have released the identity of a close vendor who was shot and killed by a lone gunman at the Falmouth Market in Falmouth, Trelwany on Wednesday afternoon, July 9. He has been identified as 51-year-old Wayne Reed, a vendor of Church Street in Lucy, Hanover. Reports by the police are that shortly after 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday, Reed drove to the GvnDoWn market in Falmouth where he sells clothing items each week. On reaching the location, he got involved in an argument with a female at the market who he accused of taking her spot. The argument developed into a physical confrontation, and several other vendors rushed in and separated both parties, resulting in the female leaving the area but not before threatening to kill Reed. About 12:30 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, Reed was busy selling items when a man, posing as a customer, walked across the Falmouth Transportation Center compound, went to a nearby fence and called out to Reed, informing him that he wanted to purchase an item. Unaware of the danger, Reed walked over to the man who immediately pulled a handgun and opened fire, hitting him in his upper body. The gunman then ran from the scene and made his escape. The police were summoned, and upon arrival, Reed was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A search has since been launched for the female and the gunman. John, it's sad enough viewers and subs, can you see it? Female just come beat up the man, you see it? Come trouble the man, and then now the man and her in a look thing and she just go call a man. You just imagine what she go tell that the man, if that the man they go kill the man. You see it? But it's sad. You see it? Because the man are doing business and you feel like say right now you want to come take away the man's spot and the man have to stand up. Stand up film spot and through the man go stand up now. You feel some way to get rid of the man. When as black people should have known to start out to think better, you go find a different spot. When my viewers and subs not even want to debate on that, you see it? Yeah, my viewers and subs. Because right now you hear me, we're bigger than that, you see it? Yeah, we just wish for the best for the local island and for the local people them. And that we wish for. You see it? Yeah, and also in a Mobay, 1 man shot and killed and the next injured, and that injured man is a man who is in a wheelchair. Well, viewers and subs, the dead man has been identified as 37-year-old Shedrock Finley of a Montego Bay St. James address. Jano, the police have withheld the identity of the injured man. So reports are that about 3:30 p.m. Finley was walking along the busy Orange Street when gunshots were heard. Members of the security forces who were quick on the scene discovered both men suffering from gunshot wounds. They were both rushed to hospital where Shedrock pronounced dead, and the wheelchair man is in critical condition at this moment. Yes, my viewers and subs, so Mobay act like fire and Zozo down there. I don't know that I go on and I don't know that I take place. But my viewers and subs, just watch that video and thing. You see it? Yeah, that video are in a maroon town and certain type of thing now work for the local town where you feel like come a long way. You see it? We have a history behind it too. So what me I go do, just watch that one video and thing and just listen up what I go on. You see it? Up top and just share in the comment. I soon come back. Up top.
Blazing perfect black light. More love and light to the people, you know. Giving thanks to the ancestors for being here, for having kept us here perpetually. We will always be here. It is our Ashanti birthright. I'm here this morning with the elder, the president of the Full Maroon Council, Mr. William Anderson. Right? Here with Mr. Anderson, and we had earlier made a post where we had spoken about the fact that there's no internet up at a compound town at the school for the young children to use. Big up to the Wolmerians who have contacted me, both from boys' school and girls' school, and who have made a dedication towards providing at least internet for the children of their compound community. Big up on yourself. As I said, we're here with the president in the morning. Let me share some of the beauty with you people, because we're here in a compound town in the morning, up in our tropical paradise. We're here on the school grounds with the president of the council. Now here is the school. Yeah, that's good to them technology that you can see. Here's the digital pole behind school. Here is the upstairs of the library. And as I say, we're here with a respectful elder, Mr. Anderson, the president of the Full Maroon Council that operates as interim administration and government while we go through that transition to some form of better leadership. Now, my Wolmer's crew, big up on yourself. Age, quad, agis. Whatever we do, we will do to our best. So, in seeking to resolve the issue, we had gone to Digicel, spoken to them. They're out of portable wireless wirelesses right now, so we would have to wait. We have small mini wireless, but the mini wireless is only use 10 gig, only provide 10 gig in the day, 10 gig in the night. That's a 20 gig. So until they have got new wirelesses, we'd like to present to you, the president, on behalf of all Wolmerians who are concerned as young boys and young girls who we went through education system and realized its value as the first school to have gotten a computer lab and teach computers. We understand also the value of that technology. Wilma's computer lab is the first one in school in Jamaica. So we understand the imperatives of that, of acquiring that clarity. Until Digicel has the right modem, we have gotten a phone with an open internet service, unlimited, so that the teacher or whoever can have it in the class open. The code is a compound, so that the children within the summer school at least, and for now until school start, will be able to have access to some internet service. So I'd like, on behalf of my fellow Wolmerians and their genuine concern, I didn't ask for it. My brethren just hear me talk. So I'd like to present you with this, my elder, with much respect, Mr. Anderson as the president of the council.
And I accept on behalf of not the full council, on behalf of the children of a compound town needing to get internet service.
Rastafari, Majesty, you know, it's our responsibility as per ancestral birth rights.
We are here this morning reflecting on the things that is happening and it's going forward. We always keep a summer class.
Culture camp, the summer culture camp.
Every year.
Right. I want to say a special shout out to Sister Phyllis, Sister Dion, Sister Jackie, who heard us mention the summer camp on the last live we did, and who have pledged and donated, sent money to help to pay for children to go to the summer school. They're in contact with our school, with the coordinator and teacher who is arranging the summer camp, because we have to give thanks to the people who hear we talk about it and show that concern.
So, the summer camp that should be held here at the parade ground and within the school complex, they are going to move it to put in the community center.
What?
And around the churchyard.
Why would they want to move? But this is the school. The summer camp has always been kept on the school. Why would they want to move the summer camp to somewhere else? Look at the grounds, people. Where else would you want to have a summer camp? Here is the school. We have the classrooms. The library is downstairs. And we have all of this for the children to have a free open area. So why would we want to keep it anywhere else? The children run up and down here and we can keep our eyes on them. There's a gate there and here are the classrooms. Pray tell, Mr. Anderson, on what grounds would one want to even consider? Why is it that we would not be keeping the summer camp here? Or why is it suggested?
Hearing that because of COVID, the government says Jamaica.
Which government?
Jamaica government.
Oh, not the Maroon government. The Jamaica government.
Jamaica government says that we cannot have.
So this school belongs to who? But I thought this is a compound town. This is the parade ground where Kojo, this same property plant people, is where the army would gather when we're going to fight the war. This was the parade ground. This is the parade ground where the soldiers would line up before treading on to go take on all invaders and all who were attempting to enslave our people. So, this parade ground, the Ministry of Education, is attempting to assert political authority over this property in a compound.
Yes.
So where are all the leaders? Where is the community leaders to stand up and say that this is illegal, this is against the Constitution, and it is a violation of our children? How are you going to ask us to keep our summer camp based on COVID-19? But based on COVID-19, we do not see the government locking down Parliament. There's over 100 people in Parliament. At any given time, we are hosting 100 to 150. It has even dropped to the normal numbers. So we are hosting 100 to 150 children here. With the 60 of these people and the attendant and their drivers and all of the attendants, there's more than 100 people in Parliament. Why are they not disbanding Parliament or attempt to disband our school here in a compound in violation of the 1738 surrender run by Kindertree, in violation of their constitution? Section 4, subsection 1 of the introduction of the Jamaican Constitution. For the Minister of Education and all those functionaries of the Ministry of Education who would attempt, and this is the constant attempt at incursions into Maroon autonomy. Because like they want us to forget or hoping that there would not be Maroons who understand that we are a nation, we have all the rights of a nation. The Jamaican Constitution, section 4, subsection 1, states unequivocally that anything that was in place before the Constitution stands. Before the Constitution, there was the Bank of Jamaica. You cannot change it. It stands. Before the Constitution, the government of Jamaica, no government ministry, had any authority to make any such demands on Maroons. So after the Constitution, you still don't have that authority. Where are all the people positioning themselves for leadership? Why is this not an issue to be dealt with? Because this is an issue that we're taking up right now. Seriously.
The reason is we ancestors kept the mass in ignorance of all.
Oh, the former leaders.
Former leaders.
The former leaders, they did not keep the mass abreast of what is happening. So there's a constant fight. Because the government has been making, I remember Colonel Curry, former Colonel Curry, detailing to us in an interview, even that he found out that they were planning to come and take this land from he was 18. And that's where it started Colonel Curry's fight to defend the Coptic and to defend our land. So this is constant.
Right. Now, we are sitting here and look over into the clear area.
Over there, sir?
Yeah.
Well, them said that was Rasta camp. No, that was that the part of Maroon town where Maroon allocated to Rastas and Rastas come them over there so and build up them camp over there. So that is it. If I remember right, if I remember my history right, over that piece of land, Jamaica and black people around the world, that whole of that hill was where Maroons had a scribe that was called Rasta Hill. That's where Rastas used to live, who were not Maroons. Jamaicans want, because the first Rastas was Maroons. The only place you got to hear trim and shave was on the plantation. So that is why when you talk about over this, let's not go into that story there yet.
Now, all of a sudden, forestry.
Over there, sir?
Come here. And
but I burnt up. I remember I had gone over there already. They had come and I had burnt up their poles and moved the stuff.
No,
so that means there's a serious war and compromising on our sovereignty, and some leaders or farmers or potential leaders are party to it.
Now, let us show you the elements. After you have gone up and you have pulled up the trees, a fire engulf the whole area and burn it.
Forest can't be nowhere near this.
So that's now coming up. Yeah?
That was regrowing back.
Right. Now, you are sent from the ancestors to defend our cause here in a compound town, because none of our leaders is not defending a compound town.
I am the son of Sadie, the grandson of Cinderella, the great-grandson of Barwill. I can do nothing else.
Right. Our colonels, not realizing that they are not Jamaicans.
That clarity was missing, and the autonomy that comes with it, and the political understanding. That's why we find out we have even Maroons going to get cannabis license, authority license, to grow ganja in Maroon Town. That is actually an attempt to sell out the sovereignty.
But this is because of lack of knowledge. So the ancestors have to keep them into deniance of a compound town, although they want to see a compound town grow. But no interest.
There's no true interest. They want to see a compound grow for their benefit. They don't want to see a compound grow for the interest of the children yet born. Because we don't even talk about the children. That has always been our motto. It is here for those born and yet born. There must be a change.
And the change comes in now. Now the change comes in. And we can see the change coming in with rain, wind,
blessings,
lightning, thunder.
Blessings of nature.
Yeah. So on Wednesday, I was given the position to be the leader of the full Maroon Council.
Again, Mr. William Anderson, the president of the full Maroon Council. The full Maroon Council is supposed to be that body that acts as a senate that oversees, through which no colonel, no administration should do anything in the name of the community until they have spoken to and had the approval of the full Maroon Council. So even those former administrations.
Yeah, so welcome back our viewers and subs. Yeah, you don't know, bless up. Yeah, glad so them get local donation on some internet service so the local kids them they at school, because I want to run all a summer school camp and him right now, like a local fighter go on that. But my viewers and subs, just share in the comment in the section below. And you don't know me now keep up no more time and we out.
And them for no side Gvnmen representing for Just Blex. Just Blex tell them say prayer works. When the heathens are trying for you. Once you die you hurt. The most I alert. If I them alone. Yeah man, Just Blex, you don't know your success getting them upset, you know what I mean?